Okay, I think the time has come for me to move on to some thinking about the future knits. Again, sorry for the phone. So, again, I am not pregnant. This is not the way I will ever tell anyone that I am pregnant, because it's just weird. But I have started thinking about some baby clothing, not only cute, but also practical baby clothing for my future children. Because I want to start early, simply because I want them to have a good variety of knitted clothing. I know that I will probably have some hand-me-downs and maybe some new things, but I really want my child to have a good variety of knitted clothing. I want to introduce my child to scratchy yarn early. Not like super scratchy, but I want them to get used to some of the a little bit more pricklier. Hello, my love. Sorry, that was my boyfriend. Let me get back to this here. Again, like I said, this is not how I will ever tell somebody that I am pregnant. This is just me planning for my future, our future, the future. So let's just start on with me. So obviously I have no ability to predict if I will ever have a baby boy or a baby girl. I don't know if I want to know the gender for every child. Maybe I one time want to be surprised. Who knows? So there's both typical boy clothing and there's also typical girl clothing here, and there's also gender neutral, simply because practicality has no gender. So let's just start. Ruteromper, this one, by Jord Clothing. I know that Luca will knit this, hopefully for my child. Probably, I'm telling myself that it's for my child, but you never know. This is just a gorgeous, lush little romper with this pattern. I don't know if you can see it, I don't know if it's focusing, but it's this kind of pattern. Broken rib, I think it's called, I don't really know. But because of that pattern, or structure, it's so luscious and so plump. And I'm just imagining this little baby with a little, with the straps and just a little plump little butt. I am loving the idea, and the yarn that is used for this is just, to die for. It is the woolly from Jord Clothing, and it is just so gorgeous, and I want my children to have a lot of these. Sizes on this ranging from 0 months, so newborn, to up to 2 years old. But it's only 5 sizes, so it's 0 to 3 months, 3 to 6 months, 6 to 9 months, 9 to 12 months, and 1 to 2 years, so 12 to 24 months. Which I feel like is like a big jump. I don't think a clothing that should fit a newborn baby properly also fits a 3-month-old. They grow a lot. So I don't really know about the sizing here, but I will know that more when I have a child. But that's the sizing on that one. I still love the pattern. The pattern is still adorable, but I don't know about the sizing. Next one is a very cute, Christmassy little suit. It is kind of girly. So this will be like a little baby girl clothing. It is the Synnesuit. Every picture here, all the time. This also has this has 6 sizes. 0 months, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months, 18 months. This is by KnitbyJacobsen. And why I think this is very, very cutesy and Christmassy is because of the lace that surrounds the yoke. And it is, because of the lace, it just screams Christmas to me. I'm this in like a cute bright red, or cute little bright red with some white tights, maybe a little hat, maybe a white thing with some red tights or a little red detail on it. I think it just screams Christmas to me. Probably because of the pictures that with the as you can see, the little stars with the pictures. But it is so gorgeous, and it's a little like, it's not chunky, but it is wide. So it's like a little poof ball. And at this age, probably not as much poof. It is knitted up with the needles 2.5 millimeter, 3 millimeter, and 3.5 millimeter. The yarn is Sunday by Synnesuit. And I don't know if the Sunday comes in 50-gram balls. I think it does. That is usual for Synnesuit, I'm pretty sure. And you only need between 100 grams and 200 grams. So you need like 2 to 4 balls of yarn. I feel like that's a lot. Yeah, each ball is 50 grams, 235 meters. That seems a lot for me, but still, I don't know this. But that's at least one of the more girlier patterns that I would like to have if I am having a girl. Another thing that I would like to have if I'm having a girl is the Lillysuit, Yndestrikk, also by KnitbyJacobsen. This is a, what's it called, a body? This is a body for a little girl, because it's not only just a body, it has a skirt. It has like 2 little ruffly skirts below the waistline, and it is just so cute. I mean, this paired with like a diaper, what's it called in English? Diaper pants? Is just a knitted cover for the diaper. So it's like a shorts for small babies. But that with like a cute little diaper pant with ruffles on the butt, I feel like that would be super cute. Oh my god. But yeah, this, I mean, the pictures of it, the first one is a little baby blue one, gorgeous, but the brown one with white details, like accessories for fall. Oh, I love this. The size ranges on this is from 6 months and up to 36 months, which is 3 years old. And it's just 5 sizes total. So 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, 24 months, and 36 months. It is knitted up in merino from Knitting for Olive. And the needles 2.5 and 3. Whew. But it is gorgeous. It is a raglan. It looks like a 2-stitch raglan. with a little waistband, and then some ruffly skirt details underneath the waistband, and oh, it's gorgeous. Obviously some buttons behind the head or the neck for easily taking off and on. Long sleeves, you can probably change it to have short sleeves as well for summertime perhaps, but I think this is just a gorgeous little girl outfit. Now for some little boy outfits. I feel like these are more boyish than gender neutral, but it can probably be gender neutral as well, but I feel like these are more boyish. It is the Bendiks Collarbody by Yndestrikk, and it is just a basic button-down body with a collar. Easy as that. I think it's adorable. It is like a nice little, easy, warm body that you can put on and then go to visit a friend. Have a little play date, go outside. Like if you're going out and about or to a cafe with your baby and a little baby boy and it has a little collar on, how cute. And also this one, make it short sleeve perhaps if it's for like late summer. I love this. I feel it's so adorable, so cute. It is, the sizes ranges from 1 month to 2 years, and it's 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, a year and a half, 2 years, so 7 sizes. It is also knitted up in Sunday, Brasiliansk yarn, and you only need 2 to 3 skeins of yarn. You can also use merino, knitting for olive, cotton merino, knitting for olive, and alpaca silke by Synnesuit. The needles that is needed is 2.5 and 3 millimeter, and also obviously some buttons. I feel like that is kind of saying for everything of these, but little boy in this, love it. Let's see if I have some other little boy clothing. I don't. But I do have another gender neutral to girl pattern. The only reason that I'm saying that this is gender neutral and girly is because of the soft lines in the pattern. And it is the Ulvabody by Little Marble Knits. I'm sorry for looking down. I need to look at this. And it is this wrap body with cute little I-cord tyings on both the shoulder and the hip. And on the girl, you can see the picture. It has these little ruffles. Oh, and it's so cute. It is super duper cute. Oh. There is a part of me that thinks that the I-cord edgings or the I-cord ties maybe poking the baby. I don't know, like if you have like a tie here and you like babies does, I feel like it will be a little bit uncomfortable. I don't know. Maybe I'll have a little like press button instead, but I do really like the I-cord ties. But I think maybe that I will, if I were to knit this, which I probably will, I think that I will opt for some press buttons instead. Or as well as, I don't really know. But this is so cute. It is knitted up in the size merino by Knitting for Olive. It is the sizes 0 months, 3 months, 6 to 9 months, 12 to 18 months, and 24 months. Needle size is 2.5, 3 millimeter seems to be a trend here, but it is just gorgeous. You see the pictures of it. It just it looks so nice. But because of the pictures does really like pull me into one or the other direction when it comes to if I'm categorizing it as boyish, girlish, or gender neutral. It's simply because of the soft, warm colors that I'm thinking girl and gender neutral. That's the only thing. If you want to have it for a boy, obviously, who am I to tell you not to? Moving on to just some practical clothing and 2 accessories. I have a couple of bodies, basically different bodies. That's the same thought behind. So I have like a full body. It's called Kicksuit for a baby. It's called Basic Sparkedress by Yndestrikk, and it's just a full-on body. It is a full-on suit. It has legs with socks and long sleeves and buttons from the neck all the way on the side of the body to the foot. And it looks just gorgeous. I mean, it looks very nice and cute, and it looks very comfortable for everyone involved. Raglan style. The thing about this, I really like this because of the socks on the legs, and it's not just the legs, so you need socks as well, but it's just a practical clothing if you're going for a winter trip, maybe a car ride, or maybe it's because you're going to just a walk around, just a little nap dress if you want. Or it's a cold winter evening and you want to have your baby out, but you don't want it to be cold. So this ranges from 0 months, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, a year, year and a half, 2 years old. So 7 sizes. Knitting up in merino, knitting for olive. You can also use Sunday from Synnesuit and Tynn merino wool from Synnesuit. Knitted up in the size needles you want to guess, 2.5 and 3 millimeter. Now, luckily for me, I do really like small needles. But yeah, this is just gorgeous. I really want to... I'm going to do some rapid fire here because I have been filming now for an hour. So, Persilleromper by Minimodes. Cute little overall, but without the pants, so it's just a diaper body, and then overalls, a little oversized baggy, look like a little sack of potatoes. Love it. Sizes 0 to 1 month, 1 to 3 months, 3 to 6 months, 6 to 12 months, and 12 to 24 months. Knitting up in Lerke from Dalgarn. I don't know if you can use instead of it, but it's Lerke by Dalgarn. And needle size is 4, actually. And this is just a basic little cute, perfect for wintry seasons and Christmas, actually. I feel like this is something that calls Christmas for me. Having like a basic little body underneath. Like I bought one, perhaps, just to have some, I don't know. You see the picture up here. This is basically what makes me think of Christmas. It's the tights, okay? But love it. So cute. Next one is Emils Buttonbody. This is basically the kicking body, but without legs. Basic little body. Raglan, buttons down the sides. Nothing special, but it's still gorgeous. It is sizes newborn, 0 months, 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months, 18 months, 24 months. 7 sizes. In the yarn Sunday Synnesuit, you can also knit it up. And hold on here. Merino knitting for olive. Cotton merino knitting for olive. Woolly light from Jord Clothing. Light merino from Untold. Merino bliss from Pickles. Pickles and this? I don't know. It just said Pickles. And Tynn merino wool from Synnesuit. That was a lot. Knitted up in the needles 2.5 and 3. This is just another basic thing that I really want my children to have. Just basics. And I have many of these basics simply because I want to find the pattern that I like the most. I don't know if I will knit all of these, but here's here's the first set, like a 2-piece set. It is a sweater and a pants, and it is called Helt enkelt sett by Yndestrikk, and Helt enkelt sett means just a basic set. This is exactly what it is, and it is a raglan basic sweater with basic pants. And you can actually get this in a preemie size, which is actually pretty great. A premature baby size. So super tiny. So preemie, 0 months, 1 to 2 months, 3 to 4 months, 5 to 6 months, 7 to 9 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. 10 sizes actually. That's really good. And this is knitted up in double thread, 2 threads of merino by Knitting for Olive. And the needle size is 3. Next up is another set that is called StripeSoftSet by Gustav and Berta. Berta is a very cute Norwegian name, or Scandinavian name, I should say. And this is like the previous set here. The only difference here is the button band on the sweater. And this also is just a basic little set, and it's cute and it's lovely. Sizes here is not as good. 0 months, 1 month, 3 months, 4 months, 6 months. Four sizes, not great, but it looks lovely. And it is knitted up in Tynn Pergint by Synnesuit, both of them. They use is the same amount of yarn for each size and each set in needle size, 2.5 and 3 millimeter. Lovely. Just a basic little fun set for a little baby. Now, this is a thing that I will knit a lot of, I feel like, because it's just a basic little thing I feel like babies maybe should have. It is called Lille Bleiebukse. Tiny diaper pants by Jord Clothing. And it's exactly that. It is a pant for the diaper. You see the picture here, obviously. But the thing is here, it is gorgeous. I really like this. It is 5 sizes, 0 to 3 months, 3 to 6 months, 6 to 9 months, 9 to 12 months, and 1 to 2 years. But in the yarn Woolly by Jord Clothing, needle sizes 3.5 and 4. So it's something that can smash out a lot of these little diaper pants. It's lovely. And it's just a little extra thing not to have your kid crawling around with just a diaper. A little extra thing. I just love it. So cute. I will probably produce a lot of those. Now, Bendiks body og genser. Bendiks body and sweater. I really like this because the pictures of it, as you can see, has this rustic color choice. This very blue and this grayish dark blue and this brown. I feel like this is perfect for like a trip to the cabin. Just a little, you need some extra warmth because we're going places where it's cold. Put on this with the little buttons in the front. Just a perfect little body. I feel like this is more of a practical, gender neutral. The most practical. I feel like this is the most practical thing for a baby. It is by Yndestrikk as well. Sizes 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, a year, year and a half, and 2 years old. 7 sizes. Knitted up in Sunday by Synnesuit. Also, you can knit it up in merino, Knitting for Olive, cotton merino, Knitting for Olive, and Økologisk sommerull by Kamerose. Ecologic summer wool. Yeah. Needle sizes 2.5 and 3 millimeter. Lovely, lovely little basic practical pattern. I have a couple more. Emils Buttonbody by Yndestrikk. It is a button body. It's a basic body with buttons down the side. Again, I want to have options. Did you hear that? Toot? It was not me. This has the sizes 0 months, 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months, 18 months, and 24 months. 8 sizes. It is knitted up in duo Synnesuit. You can also use Lerke from Dale or Merino wool from Synnesuit. You knit this up in 3 and 4 millimeter needles. I think I like this because it has this thicker needle sizes, so you can make more of them faster. And it's also just a basic body, which is necessary. You need a lot of them because blowouts happen. Next one is Leahs body, which is again a basic raglan body. This does not have any buttons down the side or in the neck portion or on one raglan. It's just a body, and that's why I really like that, because it looks like a normal sweater that's just tucked into some tights or pants or skirt. It's just a basic piece, easy piece. Only downside about this is you probably have to, if there's a blowout, you have to put it over their head, which is not ideal, but if you have to, you have to. This is 8 sizes as well. Did I say it was Yndestrikk? No, I said it. 0 months, 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months, 18 months, and 24 months. Knitted up in a merino by Knitting for Olive. You can also use cotton merino Knitting for Olive, Økologisk sommerull, ecological summer wool by Kamerose, and Sunday from Synnesuit. Knitted up in the needle sizes 2.5 and 3 millimeters. Again, but this is like the Bendik. It is a basic piece. Basic practical piece. Love it. What is next? Let's do this one first. This is, I don't know, directly translated, it's a pickup set. Thought to be the clothing that the baby wears when you transfer it from the hospital to home. Pickup set. But it's basically a matching set. It's a 2-piece set, basically. This is like a kimono sweater or wrap sweater and a pants and a hat, and it's knitted up in cashmere. Green cashmere by Jord Clothing. That's soft and nice for a little baby that can only use it for a couple of months, perhaps, if you're lucky, a couple of weeks perhaps. Sizes 0 to 3 months, 3 to 6 months, 6 to 9 months, and 9 to 12 months. Like I said, green cashmere is the yarn that is adjusted, and the needle sizes is 3 millimeter needles. It's a very cute basic little pickup set. It's just a nice little set. Yeah. I have one more sweater and then I have 2 more accessories. The sweater is basically for just nicer occasions. A little like occasion. It's not a basic thing. It is a sweater with cables, and my children need to have cabled sweaters. This is called Lettere fridagsgenser Junior. Easier day off sweater by Yndestrikk. And I really love this because it has 2 different cables and then the moss stitch. I really like the moss stitch. It just elevates the look of a sweater. Love it. Now this has the sizes for a little older toddler. Sizes 4 years old, 6 years old, 8-year-old, 10-year-old, and 12 years old. The yarn that's used is Mitu. MITU by Raumagarn. And the needle is 3.5 to 4 millimeter needles. Now, a child, a toddler, and cabled sweaters. So freaking cute. I can't even, I can't begin because then I will not end. So we're moving on to the two accessories, which are basically the same thing. It is a sleep bag. One is from Yndestrikk and one is from Jord Clothing. I'm going to start with the Yndestrikk one. There is one thing that is putting these two apart from one another, and that is that the Yndestrikk one, it is buttons. It has push buttons on the side. So you have the bag here, you see the picture. Hopefully I can put up that picture in the basket here. So you have the basket and you see the top of it, but on the bottom you can almost see it. It's not rounded. It has this edge, and that is because there are buttons. Honestly, I don't really know why there are buttons there. Maybe it's for checking the temperature. Maybe it is for easy access in case there's a blowout. I don't really know, but there's a part of me that thinks that that is super smart. And I really, really like that idea. But I also think that, what if air comes in? Because you may know that putting your children outside in the winter is absolutely normal thing to do here, and I will absolutely do that to my children because it's just the best sleep you can have, in my personal opinion. This sack comes in 3 sizes. It is 0 to 6 months, 6 to 8 months, It is 0 to 6 months, 6 to 18 months, and 18 to 26 months. And it is knitted up in vidde by Hillesvåg Ulvabody, which is wool. It is Norwegian wool through and through. It is quality. I really, really like that yarn company. I'm 100% gonna knit this up. And the other little sleep sack, it looks like an upside down light bulb. You see the picture here. Upside down little light bulb. It is way wider than the other one. I think that is simply because it's probably meant for a bigger child, so the child can kick around in. It is like one size, but one size means 3 to 18 months. And knitted up in woolly by Jord Clothing, but you can also use fusion Jord Clothing. But I really like this as well. I mean, I feel like this is better for, I don't know, nap time in kindergarten perhaps. Or just nap time in general. Maybe I'll knit one for home and one for kindergarten. I don't know, but I really, really liked it. So, this is a long video. This is a very long video, oh god. But that's my thoughts. Now, I've gone through both mine and my future children. Again, I am not pregnant. I am just planning for the future here. I don't know when I will start knitting for babies. If I will knit for babies soon, I will start with the basic bodies, just to have some basic bodies, because again, I am not pregnant. I don't know what I will have, if I will have a boy or a girl, I don't know. So I will leave those alternatives for when I eventually become pregnant and know the gender. But I will probably start by knitting some of the more basic bodies, both with and without the button band around or down the body. But yeah, now you know my plans and thoughts for moving forward and the future, in my knitting future. It's been quite a long one, and I don't know how much time I have on the memory card, or if my mics are still working. I think they do. But if you have any other suggestions that you think they look so cute on babies, or if you have some suggestion for a person that has barely been knitting for herself this year, you have some suggestion for me for some basic sweaters and some t-shirts, tops, accessories, please bring them. I would love to hear your suggestions. If you have a yarn that you think that I should try, tell me. If you have some other thoughts, and also please let me know if you have been crafting while I was watching this video. Please tell me what you have been crafting on. I would love to know. And I'll catch you soon. Thank you so much for watching.